Okay, rather, I'm done with Matric. Welcome to the world of unemployment.
Bam.
What's good, amigos? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your girl Muhammad Shala. Those of you that do not know me, and those of you that do, I'm guessing you've been here, so welcome back. So guys, as you guys can see by today's title, we'll be talking about post-matric anxiety. Yeah, I'll just be getting into the works of it, talking about my matric experience, talking about like the agony of waiting for results and just like the fear of the unknown, you know what I mean? So yeah, that we'll just be talking about all of that, so just make sure that you stay tuned if you want to know about all of that. It's very weird for me to want to talk about it now when everybody's stressed and doesn't want to hear anything about it. So shame. So yeah, let's get into today's video. But first, if you're not subscribed, make sure you pause this video and get to it. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to do that. Seconds over. Great, let's begin. So we done with matric. Okay, rather, I'm done with matric. Welcome to the world of unemployment. There's nothing to be excited about. But yeah, okay, so what did I go through in matric? My matric experience, guys, was...
Hi, there's a lot going on here. Hi.
That's how it was. That's genuinely just how it was. I also think I thought I got this. You know what I mean? I came with the attitude of, you know what, you got this, chat. Can't stop, won't stop. Guy, meat. It wasn't cute. Maybe because at the moment I hated it. I hated it. But now that I look back on it, I kind of miss it. You know, I kind of miss the thrill of studying, knowing that you're writing in like a few hours. You know, studying life science and evolution is not beginning. Studying those history essays and they're not doing. I miss it in one way or the other, you know. But at the same time, it's like I wouldn't do it again. Sorry, no. I'm not about to do Afrikaans again. But it is what it is. We're here now. We're waiting for results. We don't know how that's gonna go. So, right. And yeah, I think that just sums up my entire matric experience, guys. I don't have a lot to say about my matric experience because it was literally just school, and we know how that is. So that's the wrap. For me, guys, I forgot. You know, I forgot this. I forgot. Let me say that. I completely forgot what I wrote. Obviously, I'm not expecting to remember every exam paper, but I don't know what to expect. You know, you have certain expectation. Like, you're like, okay, for maths, I'm gonna get like about this to this. This is like my expectation, right? Not the marks you want, but the marks that you expect to get from the papers that you wrote. I don't know. Even the ones I had papers when I went home, and I'm like, that one. But now it's like, really, am I sure? I'm not anxious about my results. I don't want to lie to you. I'm not anxious about them. I feel like I have better things to worry about, like what is to come after that, because stressing about them now is not going to help me with anything. Because do you understand what I mean? So, but now what scares me the most is I'm done with matric. What now? I think I have mentally prepared myself for anything that comes out of my results, whether I do not get a distinction or not, whether I don't get a distinction or not, or whatever. I've prepared myself mentally for that. But what is gonna happen this year, I do not know. Literally, the outcome of this year, like, I feel like so many things, there's so many possibilities that a lot of things could go wrong, right? As compared to my matric results, I could either fail or pass. That's just the only options you got, you know. So hey man, I'm actually more stressed about my future. It's all starting to click, and I feel like I've always just been chilled and relaxed about that. And another thing is thinking I have to have it all figured. Guys, I had those moments at 3 a.m. in the morning when you wake up and you feel like you need to get your life together. I had those a lot. When I feel like I need to know what I have to do, I need to know what I'm doing next year now. Literally, my December was not, we were not rocking. I wasn't rocking. We were not rocking. Because I had those moments where I felt like I need to know what it is that I want to do now. Like, I need to know by now, like now. And I was like, dude, even my mom was like to me, like, wow, like, you're a year ahead of like the people you finished matric with. Who are you running up against? Like, what's the competition? Do you get what I mean? And I totally agree with that. And at the time, I was like, I need to have it figured out. I'm not gonna take a gap. I was thinking of taking a gap year, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna waste this. I'm gonna use the fact that I am a year older earlier to my advantage. I think I have to have everything figured out, and that's not even the case. Like, nobody's expecting me to have everything figured out. Nobody is. Like, who am I fighting about? And I feel like for me, I've been lucky that I don't have like family members or parents who are forcing me to take up a course that I don't want to do. Literally, whatever it is that I do decide to do, it's entirely because I wanted to do it. If I say I want to go and do music, I won't do that. But if I say I want to go do music, nobody's going to be like, yeah, but like, no. Nobody's saying, be a doctor, go be a lawyer. No. So whatever it is that I do whatever it is that I do is because I wanted to do it, and I think that is a privilege for me, because a lot of people are going to varsity this year to do things that they hate completely, and I can't do it. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that. Matric is not hard as in the concept is just so hard. How am I supposed to understand this? I just think it's a lot of work, and it needs somebody to just that makes sense. So it needs somebody to always just like be up, it's behind, you know what I mean? So for me, Matric wasn't but it wasn't here as well. Like, I just, you know, you need somebody a hard, like what I'm saying, it needs a hard worker. Like a Matric really needs a hard worker, and somebody to just always constantly just be, you know, in the game, you know what I'm saying, in the game. But okay, also another thing, I would just like nobody to ask me how I went. Just give me space. So go through my results alone. Give me a week. And actually, don't ask me. Why are you asking me? Why? Don't ask me about my results. Don't ask me how I went. Don't ask me what it is I'm doing this year. Don't ask me which school I'm going to. It's just a lot. Don't do it. Just don't, you know? Guys, during finals, I was cruising. Mate, I was nice. Yeah, it was. There were times where you feel the pressure. Like, it's just like, my word, evolution is not in. My god, history essay is not. But then overall, dude, I think I was more stressed for trials than I was for finals, which is crazy to me, because I got a second chance with trials, and I was like, dude. And I think what's more frustrating now is how family members were like, during December when we went Emakaya or stuff like that, or like to our family members, and everybody's like, oh, what did you do? I get it. I don't know. Don't ask me. Angazi luto. Angazi. Hey, exam number. Why? You need to stay on my way. Please. The results are coming out in. Let me check the date. Okay, so today's date is the 13th, meaning that results are coming out in 8 days. Child, I can wait. I can definitely wait. If anything, they can keep them. Thanks. I will just see how it goes. As it goes. Child, basically, that's just all that there was to it. There were no events. There was no Matric dance. There was nothing to my Matric experience. Literally, it was school Monday to Saturday. It was school. No, I have never. Matric was boring. You know what boring means? Boring. Yeah. Matric for me was boring. It was just school, and that's all that there was to it. I don't want anybody asking me in 8 days how I went. I don't know. I went how I went, because we go, right? Nobody must ask me I passed or I failed. Use your imagination. And everywhere you go, Matric results, like, dude, why? I feel like they should give me a month after getting my Matric results to just gather myself, child, because it's happening. It's happening. There's no running away from it. It is happening, and I am not fine. And I say this without any fear of contradiction. We are not cruising nicely on this side. When we are watching TV, and I'm like, wow, you don't know what you want to do next year. Get up. And it's been low since grade 4. Do you know what I mean? And then I got to grade 12, yeah, in Matric last year. I started rethinking, and I'm like, is this really what I want to do, or is it what I've told myself is the best bet because, you know, money and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I'm not a corporate type of person. I'm not a person who's gonna want to sit in an office for hours or just be in the office. I like versatility. I don't like routine. I don't like routine. I hate it. I just like that excitement of practical things, man. I like being a scantoto out on the streets, man. We with the people, man. And then I thought of psychology. I'm like, I give people great advice, like how they should be more to that. I don't want to do psychology. I'm like, I'm not gonna do psychology, and I'm not gonna do psychology. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna do psychology. Oh no, that's that. I know a lot of people are stressed, guys. These statuses are not funny. They are funny, but they're not funny. Like, it's like I go on my phone to forget about my problems, and then you just remind me. That's like, you're taking away my sleep, mate. Why would you do that to me? So, but yeah, that's besides the point. And I also think, you know, like, dude, we'll be fine, man. We'll be fine. I don't think we all have it figured out. Nobody does. Even people who are at school right now, very few of us do have it figured out. And that's because I also think that we don't know ourselves enough. I personally don't know myself enough for me to take such a life-changing decision. It's very unfair of society to do this to me, but it's fine. Also, yeah, I think you just learn about, you keep learning more about yourself as time goes. And I think that's a really nice thing about this entire time, from the time we wrote our last exam to the moment we are about to receive our results. So yeah, I think there's genuinely nothing that you can do at this point. Not sleeping and being anxious about it is not gonna help with anything, because and that's exactly what I told myself, that dude, stressing about it is not gonna help, because it's chai. You know, if there's anything I should be stressing about is what is to come. Like, what are you gonna do in like a month's time or in a couple of weeks time from the time you get your results? You know, I feel like that's the one thing that's just lingering in my head. I guess that's just that. And mate, good luck to all Matrix class of 2021. And it is what it is. It is what it is. I feel like if things didn't go well, it's just a year. You know, 365 passes like the wind. It did. I also don't think your matric results determine your future. There are a lot of people who are prosperous and didn't even finish school. You know what I mean? So I don't think that whatever results or whatever marks you get in your statement in the coming 8 days is what is going to determine like who you become, what you are, anything like that. And I also think, you know, society has failed to teach us that school is not for everyone. No, genuine chat. Like, a lot of people are just not built for school. We go to school because, you know, it's what we have to do, but not everybody's built for it. After school, you realize there's certain things that you're better at than studying something. You know what I mean? Some people are more practical than they are theoretical. And then some people are just more like numbery than they are like paragraphing. Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, so yeah, I guess that's just all I had to say about post-matric anxiety. I don't know what it is that I was hoping to get out of this. I basically said nothing while saying something. So I feel like, you know what, just find the wisdom out of what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying anything, but search and find the wisdom in what it is that I am saying, because I also don't know what I'm saying. You know, I'm like you. I'm anxious as well. I'm scared. But yeah, that's what it is, and let's get it. Literally. And it's just like supposed to be the best time of your life, to be quite honest. Not, but I mean, it should be. And I think, you know, we got this, man. We got this. I genuinely think we got this. I hope you find the wisdom in what I'm saying. There's no wisdom, but like you find where it is that I'm going with what I was saying. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this literally nonsensical video and just spending your time here. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you're subscribed. If you like this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Share with your friends, your family, because cousins are family. You need to stop saying that. Cousins are family. But just share with everybody you know, so that they share with everybody they know, and those Okay, I got stuck. Just share. We'll see you in my next one. Bye.